Hey guys, so a total of 2 trailers for the Dragon's Blood Season 2 was released a while ago, and in this video I'm going to analyze the trailers and speculate about what we can expect from this second season of the anime. But as I analyzed these trailers, I found out that they have a lot of Easter eggs, clues and hidden reveals. So I decided to divide this trailer analysis process into multiple parts, each talking about a different aspect of the story of this second season. But although they are separate videos, I recommend you guys to watch all of these trailer analysis videos in the correct order, because all of them are kinda connected, and this is part 2 of those trailer analysis videos, where I'm going to talk about why Lina and the Knights of the Fold are in this series and what is the Helio Imperium. But before we begin, I gotta warn you that if you haven't watched the first season of the Dragon's Blood anime, do not watch this video because this video contains spoilers for the first season and also the second season in a way if you think about it. But if you guys already watched the first season and don't mind spoiling the second season, let's begin. So one of the new characters that is going to appear in this second season is Lina, because Lina is shown multiple times in these trailers, and judging by all these clips, it seems like Lina will attack Mirana's kingdom.
Princess Mirana wants to send your sons and daughters to bleed and die for her goddess. And we're just supposed to accept this?
And according to this other clip here, it seems like Davion comes to stop Lina from burning the whole place down.
You are the child of fire, a part of me, and you will obey.
No one's child! I am the fire!
So as you can see, Lina doesn't listen to Davion, so I think she does a lot of damage to Mirana's kingdom in the process, and this encounter between Davion and Lina is actually mentioned in the Dragon Knight's persona voice lines.
I'm nothing like you, Lina. It would seem our fates are tied together, Lina. I'll never forgive you for what you did. Lina, I know now's not the time, but we need to talk about what happened in the Helio Imperium.
So this last voice line talks about a place called the Helio Imperium, and I think this is actually the name of Mirana's kingdom. You see, Imperium means absolute power, and Helio basically means relating to the sun. So the name Helio Imperium roughly translates into the kingdom of the sun. And this fits in perfectly because Mirana's law only says that her throne's name is the Solar Throne, but her kingdom's name is not mentioned. So since the name of the throne is the Solar Throne, which obviously have a link to the sun, it's very likely that Mirana's kingdom's name must be the Helio Imperium, aka the kingdom of the sun. All of this would explain why Davion is mad at Lina, because Lina basically burned down Mirana's kingdom, and since Davion likes Mirana, it's only natural that he would hate anyone who threatens Mirana's kingdom, and this fact is further confirmed by this voice line from the Dragon Knight's persona towards Legion Commander.
Any empire that threatens the Helio Imperium is my enemy.
Anyways, the fact that Lina is even in the Helio Imperium to carry out this destruction suggests that maybe the Helio Imperium might be situated near or on the desert of Misrule, which is the place that Lina was sent to live in according to her law. And this makes sense because the Helio Imperium is a kingdom that is linked to the sun, so having it situated in the desert of Misrule, which obviously gets plenty of sunlight, isn't that far off. But if all of this is true, there is a chance that Lina and Mirana might be related. This is a headcanon that I came up with, but let me explain. You see, Lina's law states that she was sent to the desert of Misrule to live with her aunt. What if this aunt mentioned in her law is actually Mirana's mom or something? I mean, it is possible because both Mirana and Lina are royalty, so maybe they are related. And apparently it seems like both of them are rulers of the same kingdom. This may sound weird, but to understand what I'm saying here, you have to listen to what Lina says in this trailer.
Princess Mirana wants to send your sons and daughters to bleed and die for her goddess. And we're just supposed to accept this?
So as you can see, the way Lina talks here suggests that maybe Lina's aunt, who I think is Mirana's mom, may have left the Helio Imperium kingdom in the hands of her niece, Lina, because her own daughter Mirana left her birthright to serve Salamene. And after Mirana returns to her kingdom in this second season, she says this.
Salamene is gone. If a new goddess rises in her place, your borders won't matter. Your troops won't matter. We can't wait for them to come to us. We must go to them.
All of this explains why Lina is hostile towards Mirana, because Mirana basically abandoned the kingdom and its people to serve Salamene, and now all of a sudden she just returns and wants to use the people that she left behind to fight in a battle that concerns the moon goddess. So in a way, Lina does have a really good reason to fight Mirana. So all of this points towards the fact that Mirana might actually be a cousin of Lina and R'lyeh, or at least a distant cousin. But since this is just a headcanon that I came up with, we'll just have to wait and see if this second season might confirm that this headcanon is actually canon. So let's see how it goes. But anyways, anyways, while we're on the topic of Lina and the destruction of the Helio Imperium, let's talk about this clip in the trailer where it seems to show Luna and Pangolier, but apparently it's not the Pangolier we have in game, aka Dontepan Lin, because a while back there was this Twitter post which gave us a sneak peek of this second season showing these two characters, and this comment says that this is not who we think it is, so it seems like it is not Dontepan Lin. However, these voice lines from the Dragon Knight's persona towards Pangolier seems to indicate the opposite being true.
Dante, we're about to get into the second best kind of trouble. Sorry, old friend. If you couldn't beat me in a drinking contest, what are the odds you'd beat me in a sword fight? It feels good to fight with you, my friend.
These voice lines sound like they have a pretty close friendship, so maybe this friendship starts in this season, or maybe this commentary is telling the truth and this is not Dontepan Lin. So I guess we'll have to wait till this second season is released to really see if this is Dontepan Lin or not. But anyways, now I would like to talk about Luna and Dryce's link to the Helio Imperium, and I briefly touched upon this matter in my previous video. If you guys remember, in the last video I said that Luna might be the captain of Mirana's soldiers, so if Mirana's kingdom is the Helio Imperium, it means that Luna may have sold Dryce to Mirana's kingdom.
We died for you, and you turned your back on us. Sold us out to the Helio Imperium.
So it seems like Luna may have done this to serve Mirana, but personally I think it's more likely that Luna may have sold Dryce to the Helio Imperium to gain trust from Mirana to be the captain of her guards, because before Luna became the Moonrider, she was known as the Scourge of the Plains.
Take any name you like, worship at whatever shrine you choose. You're still just the Scourge of the Plains. You called yourself a mercenary, but you were a murderer. A traitor.
So maybe Luna and Dryce used to work together as mercenaries, but Luna betrayed Dryce to become the captain of the royal guard of the Helio Imperium. All of this would explain the rivalry between Luna and Dryce. Anyways, now let's talk about the Knights of the Fold, who I think is also going to make an appearance in this season. The reason why I say this is because we can see a couple of them shown in this clip here. For those of you who don't know, the Knights of the Fold are basically people who follow the god Obelisk, and one of them is Chen. And the reason why I'm sure that these are the Knights of the Fold is because their clothing and headwear is very similar to what Chen wears, and these voice lines from the Dragon Knight's persona towards Chen further supports this assumption.
You're done enslaving people. The Knights of the Fold need to be stopped. I won't mince words. I hate you, Chen. I hate you and everything the Knights of the Fold represent. But today, we're allies, and you can trust me. Don't worry, Chen. If I were to betray you, I'd stab you in the front, not the back.
All of these voice lines show that Davion hates the Knights of the Fold, so it makes sense that the only clip we have showing the Knights of the Fold is a clip where Davion is fighting them, so it all fits perfectly. And the reason why the Knights of the Fold are in this series might be because of two reasons, and both of these reasons can be found in Chen's lore. The first reason is the fact that the Chen's tribe used to tame burrowing dragons, so having him featured in a series all about dragons makes sense. And the second reason is the fact that he originates from the Hazardal Barrens, which is described as a desert-like area, and just a while ago we found out that the Helio Imperium kingdom is also located in a desert-like area, so there is a chance that the Hazardal Barrens is located near the Helio Imperium kingdom. And from the looks of it, this fight scene probably also takes place inside the Helio Imperium palace, so there is a chance that Chen might also make an appearance in this season. But all of this aside, you may have noticed that I didn't talk about how Davion ends up meeting both Lina and the Knights of the Fold in the Helio Imperium, and that is exactly what I'm going to talk about in the next video. So go check out that video to find out what happens to Davion in this second season. But anyways, that's it for this video guys. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos like this. And also guys, let me know what you guys think about the things that I talked about in this video in the comment section down below, because I would love to know what you guys think about all this. And don't forget to check out the other parts of this trailer analysis videos if you guys haven't checked them out yet. And the links for all of those videos are in the description box below, so you guys can check them out if you like. But anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.